the dancers of the traditional Tibetan dance, dance for the audience at this time is God, aristocrat, natural object, and audience. Dancers dance only for the audience. Modern Tibetan dancers, however, dance self-centered. Dancers dance according to their consciousness within the scope of choreography. The timing of the world's modern dances, ambiguous today, however, experts judge the starting point of Isadora Duncan's barefoot dance on the streets of New York. I think modern dance has appeared since the Impressionist era. French can-can dance is also a type of modern dance. My logic on the starting point of my modern dance is a lot. I can't publish all of that logic here. Because of YouTube's space problem, Isadora Duncan dismantled the existing dance. She is a great dancer. I judge Tibetan contemporary dance as the dissolution of traditional dance. My Tibetan contemporary circle dance is a different part of traditional dance. However, Tibetan dancers today perform a modern dance that means the times. What I want is an ideal modern dance. It is a dance where an eagle flies through space and feels the dissolution of its ego. The word modern at this time can be said to be an avant-garde. However, no dancer performs an avant-garde modern dance. Today, Tibetan dancers perform a modern dance, which means time. This is the modern Tibetan dance today. I insist on the globalization of modern Tibetan dance. It refers to modern dance, not traditional Tibetan dance. There is a YouTube channel where you can watch it only when you sign up for membership. Dance experts around the world cannot watch the video here. Dancers who will go out to the world should upload their videos to other YouTube videos. Each country in the world had its own traditional dance. The dances are all elegant, colorful, and very grand, but traditional dances from each country rarely have become the world's popular dances. Traditional dance is just a cultural property that the people of the country must continue to protect. The same applies to traditional Tibetan dances. They can promote Tibetan dance to the people of other countries. However, it is difficult to attract the people of other countries to the traditional Tibetan dance. I refer to the dance performed by Tibetans today as modern dance. I introduce the dance as a change in traditional Tibetan dance, and I try to adapt this dance to the world. I announce that the Tibetan people's reincarnation thought was made of dance. Reincarnation thought is linked to the idea of no possession. I study Tibetan dance because of this philosophical meaning. I introduce these, of course. This is my personal logic. My theory of Tibetan circular dance is vast. I will briefly introduce it here. I divided Tibetan circular dance into 4 categories. 1. Open arms like eagle wings. 2. Repeated recoil of the knee. 3. Gaze processing. 4. Step of the foot along the circle. I categorize Tibetan contemporary dance into 4 categories. However, this logic applies only to circle dancers. Other dances did not have the law of exchange between heaven and the individual. The reason is omitted here. I feel insufficient for the dancers who will go out into the world. I give them advice. Modern Tibetan dance is the dissolution of traditional dance. This is based on traditional dance, but the story of the dancer unfolds. You can also wear the costume according to the dancer's intention. The dancer flies like an eagle in outer space, and the dancer's dance shape is replaced by art, the life of non-possession created by reincarnation. Ideology forms philosophical thinking. I established academia, art, and philosophy in Tibetan circle dance. There are many dancers dancing in traditional Tibetan chupa. They are hard to get popular in the world. They should have a Miss Sean to Duncheto preserve Tibetan dance. Currently, Tibetan dancers around the world are dancing modern dance. Among them, about 50 dancers have the talent to go on the world stage. It's my judgment. I give tip. Tatham. If you are a dancer to take the world stage, wear a modernized chupas, wear chupas, accessories only at the waist, chain is good. 2. Do not wear hats or hair accessories as much as possible. Wear fashionable clothing when not wearing chupas. This eliminates the sense of distance that people around the world feel about Tibetan clothes. Dancers wearing modern dance fashion chupa. Yongji.yongzhen.quzhen.qingcuo. Zaxalam, Zirao, Quzhuer, Wujiamo.Lingling.Xiaoluo. Lhamo, Aki, Xiaoqian.Zhuoga.Duoer, Yongzhen, Defel, wengmu, Zinku Lili, Zhuomachu.Xiaoqi. Xiaoqian, she is a dancer with an exceptional sense of fashion.
Ruirui, she dances a calm dance. There needs to be a more drastic dance.
Sula, she wears fashionable clothes. It takes a deep dance. Zaxalam, she is a dancer like a fashion model. There is a lack of sincerity in the dance.
Qingcuo, she's a movie star. She need a deep dance.
Quzhen, her fashion and dance are getting better and better. She can be a dancer of the world. Wengmu, she makes good use of both dance and fashion. She should also perform high-quality dances.
Yongjin, her unconventional fashion shines. She has a strong artistic consciousness. Xiaoluo, she's good at dancing and fashion. She needs a weighty dance. Aying, hat fashion is her trademark. She must also dance without a hat to become a world dancer. Yongji.yongzhen, she dances well. Fashion is good too. She has to dance in detail.
Duoer, she is a special beauty. Her chupa is sophisticated. She has to practice dancing hard. Yongji, she is a world-class Tibetan dancer. Her chupa fashion is the best. Her fashion is elegant and knowledgeable. Rinzin Lhamo, she is Toronto's most promising dancer. Although her dance is not enough now, but he is a talent who will become a dancer of the world. Her fashion and body qualified internationally. Tang Wengmu, she is a humorous dancer. Her fashion is knowledge, dance is heavy, practice is lacking. Zhuoga, her fashion is serious, her dance is similar, she dances in depth, she have to practice dancing a lot. Xingku Lily, elegant fashion makes her dance classy, she is a dancer with knowledge, she has the level of a world dancer. Gaking, she is a dancer with a talent for dancing, her chupa fashion is classy too, she is the dancer of the world chosen by JY, she need try more. Daizong, her chupa is relaxed, her dance is as cheerful as her personality, she is improving after JY introduced her. Yongzhen, her chupa was modernized, she was an excellent dancer, she starts again after a long period of sedimentation. Kunsang, her chupa is not exceptional, but she was sophisticated in Toronto, her future is bright. Choeyang, she is Toronto's best fashion dancer, her dance is sophisticated too, her dance lacks detail. She wears a matching chupa and shirt, her dance this year has not progressed, change is needed. Wujiamo, she is a fashion dancer like a model, she has a charm, dance is not progressive, she has to practice dancing a lot. Quzhuer, her chupa fashion is professional, she dances well but has no presence, there is a lack of videos of her dancing alone. Zhuomachu, she looks better in regular clothes, fashion than chupa, her dance is not new, she needs a passion for dancing. Lingling, her chupa is colorful, it goes with her stable dance, it's like a dancer of the world. Xiaoqi, her chupa fashion is sophisticated, her dance got better too, Amdo dance blooms in her dance. The square of Lijiang, impression, Kunming and Chang'an in China have more traditional chupa styles, they dance long sleeve dances with their hair accessories, it is a beautiful, traditional costume. Traditional Tibetan dance can be seen in Tibetan dance plazas around the world. There are also many experts who majored in traditional Tibetan dance. The squares of India, Europe, Nepal, and the United States are a mixture of traditional and modern chupa. Paris, New York, and London are the best art cities. There are still no Tibetan star dancers. There, of course, on the internet, Tibetan dancers who will go on to the world stage should not do the long sleeve dance as much as possible, the long-sleeve dances performed by traditional dancers. Dancers at Chengdu's Jinwei, Chengdu's Rome, Qinghai's Xining, and the Tibetan Dance Square in Toronto, Canada, were ordinary, modern chupa. Dancers who will be on the world stage should wear modern clothes. It's good to wear simple and dynamic clothes. Wear fashion clothes, even when dancing with regular clothes. Of course, this does not apply to dancers who will not appear on the world stage. Most Tibetan dancers around the world are not interested in globalization. They perform Tibetan dances for fellowship, national spirit, hobbies, health, and Buddhist worship only. The Kam or Amdo dances are suitable for modern dance, as it is an eagle dance. Mask dance, opera, and lama dances are not eagle dances. Part of the Gari local dances, not eagle dance either. These dances have many plays, legends, and hero stories, Buddha worship, and personal aspirations.
The Gari dance is a footstep dance. This dance is an invaluable heritage for traditional Tibetan culture. But if you want to be a dancer of the world, do the modern eagle circle dancer. Second, the Tibetan people need one world-class Tibetan dancer. A star dancer will introduce all Tibetan dances to the world. Isadora Duncan alone changed the world's dance.
Tibetans need one world-class Tibetan dancer. This is my second advice. A star dancer will introduce all Tibetan dances to the world. Isadora Duncan alone changed the world's dance. A Korean singer named Psy danced while singing Gangnam Style in New York. It was horse dance. People all over the world danced the horse dance. The dance's popularity was explosive. This was the beginning of the Korean wave today. It was a huge result of only one singer. This is why YouTube selects the 10 best dancers. If one of them becomes a popular figure in the world, all Tibetan dances are known. Tibetan dancers have to look further away. Tibetans should try to make star dancers. Tibetan dance plazas around the world should introduce star dancers. The modern Tibetan circle dance has a certain logic that mankind should know. It is different from other dances. Modern Tibetan dancers must fly as an eagle. The dance is an eagle and its spirit is the ego. When a dancer becomes an eagle, people around the world will marvel at its shining wing. This criticism is part of the JY art theory.